Cigarette time. Truth, truth, truth. We got a review. The Comedy Festival, Queens, last night. I don't know. Some of them first comedians, they wasn't really that good. You know? Then you had some old school guy from back in the day. He was definitely on Comedy Central, all this stuff. I forget his name. He was alright, but I didn't get to hear too much of his stuff, but I don't know. One comedian made a 9/11 joke. Wasn't funny. I wanted to throw something at him while he was there on the stage, but other, situations, you know what I'm saying? If I would have been in a better position to throw it and not be seen, I would have thrown it. But I was too much in a crowd of people that, I would have been seen. So, but if I would have been in a good little spot somewhere where I couldn't be seen, I would have threw like 2 or 3 fucking beers at him, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, we're gonna look you up and we're gonna find you somewhere else, nigga. Don't do no shows in New York. You're done. And you had this other one, this black bitch. Talking about she a queen and all this stuff. She got money. 2 minutes later, she's looking for a man with a fucking business and some fucking EIN number. Talking about for 60 fucking minutes or whatever. Nobody was laughing during her set. People in the crowd were like, where's the jokes? She was like, does anyone have questions? People were like, where's the jokes? Oh my god. It was bad. It was bad. You know, you had another white guy making fun of a black security guard there. Then you had that black bitch trying to make fun of white people. It was horrible. It was a fucking one of those, you know what I'm saying? I know they're writing the reviews now. Everyone's got their little magazines. They got their little stuff, you know. Everyone's trying to write a little article about the night, you know. Here's where you're going to get it real. You know what I'm saying? It was horrible. It was like trying to find a word for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a word for it. Oh, man. Almost like shit show, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's another word for it. It's like, it's like a fail, like a fucking, it was just, I don't know, catastrophe. It was just, whatever. There's a word for it. It was terrible. Anybody who was there, if you ask them, they'll tell you, yeah, that shit was terrible. At least the first 2 to 3 hours, you know. You know, then you had the host. The host is talking about how security guards are looking for someone to beat up and all. You know, it's like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to scare people or something? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just like, that guy, like, he's afraid to get beat up and jumped, you know? It's like, nobody here in the crowd's afraid to get beat up and jumped. I don't see nobody running out the fucking stadium like, security's gonna beat me up or something, you know? Fucking people, man. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. There was maybe one funny joke, you know? 1 or 2, but a lot of it, none. You know? Making fun of transgender people. You know, it was that type of, thing. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. Black guys making fun of whites and whites of blacks. It's like nothing really original, comedic, you know? You know, you had one guy, it was semi-funny, the war story and the sex change person operation thing, rewriting the stories. That was kind of funny, but it was also on that borderline of, But hey, that one, you're changing your voice up a bit, so it's a little funny, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. They crossed the line too many times, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It was just too stupid, you know? That sort of thing. Like a 5-year-old could have probably done a better job. I'd rather hear fucking regular fucking jokes, like what does a fucking this and that, and and then boom, you know what I'm saying? Like regular fucking, those. I'd rather hear shit like that. Telling me your life story about your vagina and your pubic hairs, and it's just fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was laughing. The God Hour, Truth NYC speaking to the microphone. You ain't getting this nowhere else, baby. For years, my comedy act has been strong. You know what I'm saying? There's maybe one other funny thing with the Biden thing, But, that's been told so many times by so many other comedians, you know what I'm saying? That, he's all fucking mental in the head, you know? Oh man, I miss the days of Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield would have been up there. He'd have been telling jokes like, I was at the train station. This neighborhood, I was in a poor neighborhood. How poor was it? Oh, I was at the train station. Even the cops were jumping the turnstiles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it would have been on from there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. How poor was it? And this one neighbor was so poor. How poor was it? Even the rats were moving out. You know what I'm saying? I seen rats with moving vans, moving out. Forget about it. I got the Kush. I got the sour. Got the chocolate. Alright, we'll be back for part 2 later.